Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Restate the state ball again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Arkansas's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of it.
And here comes the punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Tennessee's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the run, it's Bishop. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. The snap sets up to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows. They
makes the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are...
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Fires left side and Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is good. And now the lead is even. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Vols are rolling down the field. On the move, it's Gordon. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Vols will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Picks up the 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that watching on their
They bring the punter onto the field now. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off-play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gives it on the option. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 11 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Huskers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Bishop. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smith. Runs through the tackle. Got a little grass. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the move. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. A long way to go for this offense. The run inside. It's Bishop. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That's caught. It's Matthews. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Runs through a tackle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give, it's Gordon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On the run, it's Morris. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Where the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Russell. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes it on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Keeps it and gets the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He might want another play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson will throw, buying some time. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Rushes on him. And it's a sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down, he'll throw it. On target. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown Volunteers. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Tennessee 34, Arkansas 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line, and solid work by the return team on that one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He wants a big play here late. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Jackson will throw. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the pass.